Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. Alright, this is gonna be an important vlog. And the reason is that, for those of you who don't know, but most of you probably already do, or at the very least who watch me regularly, currently I'm trying to figure out how to make my vlogs more interesting. And I've been going through a lot of different ideas. And as of yesterday, I want to try something. This time, this vlog is going to be a story time vlog. I figured that I should cultivate my storytelling skills. One, because that's, I've said this before, I want to be a TV writer, so learning how to tell more interesting stories will help. Two, I guess that could actually theoretically help me with my gameplay videos, and I guess just me being on camera, because I guess I'm learning how to be more interesting. And then three, that helps me to build on the actual content of the vlog instead of just how it looks aesthetically. So I can probably work on aesthetics later, but for now, I want to try telling you guys just some stories that have happened to me. Later on, I'm going to actually challenge myself. Later on, I'm more than likely going to try to take something that is really boring or mundane or basic and try to make that topic really interesting or funny or entertaining to watch. But for now, I figured since this will be the first time, I'm just gonna try something simple, alright? Alright. I sat here for maybe about 10 minutes trying to think of what I want to talk about, because I wanted something that was still kind of interesting, but not like way too like crazy, because if I do continue the story time thing, I kind of want to save those more ridiculous stories during that time, but I didn't want to try to do the boring thing right now, or the challenge right now. So, I'll tell you a story. Gather around. Everybody gather around your phones, or your laptops, or your TVs, alright? Julian's about to tell you a story. This happened when I was at the metro station. Now, I can't necessarily remember as to why I was there. I normally am only at the metro station for 3 reasons. Either when I'm visiting a friend, or I'm hanging out with a friend, if I was going to work, or during that time if I was going to community college. Because I did go to community college for like a year and a half. I think it was when I was going to community college. Yeah, it was either, yeah, I think it was. Alright, so check this out. I'm in the terminal, right? When you're in the terminal, everybody mostly just keeps to themselves. They got their headphones, they're reading books, talking to their friends, doing whatever. Alright, so I'm waiting for my train, like everybody else there. There is this old woman who is walking around. I don't know if she was talking or interacting with several people, but all I know is that there was this one guy who was like around my age, maybe older, maybe younger, so you know, like probably like young 20-something. He is, you know, like everybody else, he's keeping to himself. He's just like, he's sitting down on like a seat in the terminal, and I think he's on his phone and he has his headphones in. Now notice I say he has his headphones in, so of course you don't really pick up on what's going outside of you. The woman approaches him. Now, get this. Nobody's paying attention, because, you know, everybody's just, you know, doing their own thing. And from where I'm standing, I'm like kind of in the back, so it's like I see the guy is like I'm right here, and the guy is like sitting like right there, and the woman is like coming across like right here. I know that looks a little bit weird on, you know, camera, but bottom line, she goes up to him. And I think she tried to ask him something. I think that she may have been attempting to sell something. Cause she had like, you know, those carrying cases things or whatever. But of course he didn't hear her. He has his headphones in, he's on his phone, and you know, he had no idea that anybody was talking to him. The metro is generally quiet. You know, except the sounds of the trains. The next thing that happens, out of nowhere, like I'm barely paying attention, like I think I'm on my phone or something like that. Out of nowhere, the next thing that happens in the entire terminal, we all hear one big "fuck you," and we were like no way. Apparently what happened was that I think that the woman got upset that I think she thought that the guy was ignoring her. And she just lost it. It's like that scared like everybody in the terminal. I don't even really think the guy, like, I think the guy heard something, but I don't think he knew that she was talking to him, because I remember, because basically what happened was that after that, like, everybody, like, looked over there, and we were like, oh, like, everybody was, like, looking at each other. We were like, what just happened? And the funny part was that I was kind of near that area. Now, okay, I don't remember if this happened to me specifically or somebody else. It may have happened to both of us, because basically, I think the woman was trying to get by. So I think I was behind and somebody else was in front. I think she was trying to get in between us. And it's like, after that really big, enraged-filled F-U that she said to that poor guy, she completely changes her tone when she's going past, and she's like, excuse me, and just keeps going through. I backed up. And I remember I looked at the guy, and I think he had like a friend with him. It's like, cause it's like, you're on your phone, you have your headphones, and then something happens, you're kind of like late to the party. It's like you kind of catch wind of it after it's already happened. So it's like, after when he heard the big F-U, like, I think he like looks up, and then like, I think he looked at his friend, and he took off, I don't know if he was a friend or just a stranger, and he took off his headphones. He was like, what? Like, he got late to say, like, was she talking to me, or like, what was that? And that was just weird, dude. That was just weird. All right. Well, there's your story. That is a story of the big F-U from the random old lady in the metro. I think I'll probably dabble in this for a few days. I'll keep them short, so I guess I'll just tell you like little short stories of just little simple things, and maybe as I go along, I can, like I said, I can do something a little bit more challenging, to try to take something that's really, really ordinary and simple and try to make it really funny or entertaining to listen to. Excuse me. And perhaps if I do decide to stick with the story time telling thing, I will probably do a mixture of doing those types of vlogs, as well as, I guess, maybe just like updates or announcements or just promotions or just whatever. If I'm just talking to you, just something happens, I really don't know. But this is just me dabbling. Alright, so I'll probably be dabbling in a few days. Finally, at the moment I am holding a poll trying to figure out if I will continue doing the daily vlogs. If you haven't already voted, there is a link in the description. It's the very first link that you'll see. Tell me your thoughts if you have any. I really appreciate it. The poll will end on the 29th. So today is currently Saturday. So I'm not sure what the 29th is from now. All I do know is that it is the 29th. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll have another story for you tomorrow. Tell me what you thought about this one, if you thought it was interesting, or just, just tell me your thoughts. But yeah, be sure to subscribe and to hit that notification bell so you know when my videos are going up. And show your support by donating. I have donation links in the description. Alright, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.